That's a brave edge of a tree there. It's not the thickest, the biggest, but it looks a brave old one, doesn't it, Pet? Poor wall, too warm. We've a long way to go. See, if you would take a wee dip in the water. See, what we need to do, you take a wee dip in the water. There's a wee seat over there. I'll sit in the seat. And we just sit in the shady spot. It doesn't want to have to be about walking all the time. You can relax a wee bit. Well, I don't think we walked all this. I think we took the wrong path. But this was the orange one. And none of them was over a mile. And they bring us back. Brings us back to let's go round the circle. So we'll come on back to the path we should have been at. When we get to the wee bridgey thing, we know to turn left there. And then next time we come here, we'll go back to the same wee spot we parked and we'll follow them horse jumps the whole way up to the end. See where they come out. And I say it comes out here too. We took the wrong path. We should have turned right. See, it shows where I know well, doesn't it? See how easy you get lost? Because we need to be on the other side of that river. And saying that, well, this path's curving the wrong way. It's going to curve around the other way. I don't want to force you to walk too far today, Pet. Oh, I don't know, do we go back, do we? If you were younger, I'd walk on. But you're not younger, Willow. If that's going out into the blazing sun, you may have to turn back. There, the orange goes round here now. See, as well we didn't turn back, isn't it? I see, as well we didn't turn back, Pet. Now the wee path going off now to the right. That's the direction we need to be going. Because that going off to the left, going the wrong direction. There we are now, so we might get a look, wee stream and everything, Willow. Look, see, you're cheering up now in a wee narrow lane. That was a close one there, Willow. Look at the boys and bicycles. Oh no, this boy. Hold on there on it. How you doing? Ah, you couldn't tell me. That's my first time here.
Eh?
This is my first time here.
Oh, is it?
Is it actually open to the public?
It is. There's plenty of exploring. You always find a new bit.
I'll tell you what happened. See, I was looking for this place. I was going to come there, but I didn't come in the main entrance.
Where did you come in?
The sat nav took me the wrong way, and I passed a bit of trees. I noticed the gateway. It looked like a forestry gateway. It was all horse jumps.
There's 2 or 3. Yes.
And then that's how I started coming in, and then I came upon the house then, like.
Did you find the main house?
But that's why I'm not sure, are you allowed in here or not?
Oh,
I didn't come in the main entrance, so I don't know if it's open.
Oh no, this is all publicly open. You see people on horses, and I'm through here quite often on the bike. If you're, what way are you going that way? Have you been that way?
Well, I need to get back to my car. I'll come in the proper entrance.
Yeah,
that's what I do. So
there's a nice trail follows the river there.
When I came in, I had to get to the other side of it. There's a wee bridge takes the other side of the river, and then that's why I get back to the car. Like,
good stuff.
She's brave and old, like.
It's always good to find somewhere new, isn't it?
I love it, so I didn't see nobody else here.
No.
I'm like, is it open? It looks like it's been open years ago. Like.
You don't see too many people around the back end here, but there's more people between the house and the Lissan Road and the Cookstown side.
They're not charged for in here.
I
see there's an old pay machine, but it's not going.
I think that's only if you're. I don't know. See, I think so.
I'm staying up in Drummanor. I looked Google Maps.
Yes.
I've mentioned this place here. Yeah. It's only 5 miles away, like whatever it is, like. And it says it opens at 9 o'clock.
Very good.
But house was closed.
The house I don't know if it's open yet. They've done a lot of work to it. But the grounds, you can wander around here. Go up to Dava Forest as well if you're up about there.
I've been in Dava.
Have you been Dava?
The bike tracks and all that.
There's more bikes up there, but there's trails for walking as well and bikes. So very good. It's good to find a new spot.
I love it.
Isn't it?
Good luck.
Thanks for that.
Oh no, Wallow. Look, Wallow. See, if we had turned back, I just turned the camera after talking to that boy, but if we had turned back, we would have missed this. Now the thing is, that wee lock and that wee thing is still there. So it might be worth seeing the wee powerhouse. Well, you gotta dip your wee toes in here, pet. Oh, Wallow, look at the wee coolie pool. Oh, Wallow. Look at that, Wallow. Look, more. Wee coolie pool. Look at that. Nice clean water and all. Nice clean water. Look at the wee weir and all, like. Well, I've never seen a wee weir that small. But then see, that was only to make the electricity. You see, people think things was free years ago. For what light they had, in today's terms, if you had to build up today, it would cost thousands to build a weir. Not meant to, they had no need for plan permission, they could just do things. But if you want to go out today and you live a house beside a wee river like this, you wouldn't actually, people actually do use generators from water. The more modern ways of doing it, using plastic PVC piping and stuff. But that's how it done years ago. No need for plan permission. This was before global warming, pet. They wanted a wee bit of electricity and they built this here. But it would have cost big money in this time. You take what a wee farmer would get paid per day's wages, and then you take, they could probably took a boys there, I mean a year to build that there, like. You're paying a whole pile of people's wages for a year. Now, you weren't underwater, were you? Look, a wee sticky, Go, Wallow! See if you could get a wee dip. If you could get a wee dip, oh, you'd be nice and cool. Can you get that stick? Can you get the stick? That girl! Can you get the stick? Good girl, Wallow! Good? Oh, you didn't got one. Good girl! There's a wee bit bumpier there. There's a couple of big rocks in there, aren't there? Now, wee Wallow's got a bad leg. That wee bit there's probably, that's alright. You know, that was a wee bit rocky, but you didn't panic. You didn't panic. No, you were the big. Oh, the stick, Wallow! The stick! Wallow, over there, the stick's going down. Look, you don't even know what the stick is. Wallow, over there! You could, if that was a treat, you'd be running after it. Come on now. Oh, we have to come back here, Wallow. I'll just check with the cyclist there. It is open to the public. No charge to come in. You see what happens these places here. If they charged you £1 to come in, as a walker walking your dog, I wouldn't miss £1. But then they charge you £5 to come in for all day. And you're not going to pay a £5 just to take a wee walk with your pup. But if everybody was to give up £1, it would keep the pads all going, but it's still better. Some places I go like Ballykelly, mountain bikers themselves build the pads. Well, there's man-made too, that wee weir, that's man-made. So up on the bike side, there's lots of ways in here, pet. Lots of ways in. Now this should bring us round. I can't do it. This should bring us round to near where we should have turned off right, pet, and we didn't. That's it. You know the wee bench we seen? This must bring us past the wee bench. Alright, so that's handy wee path there now, Wallow. That's a handy wee path to be on here. Well, in saying that, the wee paths are well maintained. Whether that's because they've not been used to be destroyed, that boy's on a mountain bike, or I don't know, there's no weeds all over them. See, the National Trust is supposed to be a charity. They call themselves a charity. To me, it's more a business. Lots of people at the top getting big money. But if you were a charity, one charity helps another. And if you've got a building like this, even if the National Trust didn't own it all, you think they would try and help out, to try and still see, because they don't own the house outright, you think they still have an interest in helping the house stay up. You know, some of the wee outbuildings. But you find they don't care much about the outbuildings themselves. They want the main house where people come and pay. where you have paintings and all that. And they learned a mistake from years ago where they kept a hold of the big houses, but they didn't worry about the servants' quarters or the kitchens. They weren't interested in that. And now people today are interested in the servants and the kitchens, and most of them are all ripped out. And it's going to be the same in the wee outhouses. Not everybody going for a walk and a cup of tea is interested in a big painting and a chiming clock. They want to know how the people like us would have lived years ago. Come on now, honey. Well, a wee place like this here, although it's been left, a lot of stuff's original. And you'll probably find it probably still will have the original kitchens in it, even though they're not used. There's plenty of water in this wee one. You see, Drummanor doesn't have enough of water. You've got the pond. Look at all the water we're passing today. The thing about Drummanor, you've got the ruin of the house, but you don't have nothing else. All these big stately homes. Like if you want butter, you needed a big outbuilding to make the butter. You just couldn't have a fridge. If you wanted ice cream, you needed an ice house. You needed a dam, a pond to collect ice from. So everything they needed big infrastructure for it. If you had lots of wee spots, but Drummanor doesn't have any of them things. I reckon they're all underneath the car park. And that's where the car park's raised up. The foundation is underneath the car park. Because it takes a lot of outbuildings to keep a big house going. There's a wee path comes off here near the river. So we'll explore. It comes out the same place, has to. We're following the wee river up. Well, you're not going to go in front. We need to start heading back now, you know, pet. See, yesterday I was filming bumblebees and then you got jealous. Today you're supposed to be the star of the video and you're not taking part. I know this walk will do us here today, pet. But next time up in Drummanor, we're definitely coming back. We are definitely coming back here. See, no handrails. That's the way they used to do it years ago. Why is the side shaped like that for? This must have been floor beams or something. Just threw them down for a building. See, there's been a wee bit of work here. The water must have been sweeping that away. Some big boulders. I'll dump the pile of stuff on there. New path put in here. So it means they are spending money. So they're bringing the big diggers and put, that's global warming now, you see. The streams are getting deeper, washing away the sides. They put the rocks in. They'll probably put some loose gravel over this here now, and the wee weeds will grow again. And all will be well. See, there's stuff when that happens. When the water comes round there and hits that tree, that tree's got like a dam. It's going to be forced into this corner. Anybody else will come and cut that tree away. They've left the tree and reinforced the corner. In saying that, the tree is now dead, so they could cut it away. That's nature, you see, that's a bridge. All the wee ants and things across that. Wee ladybirds, all wee insects can cross that now as a bridge. Helps biodiversity and all that. Well, you're not going to be in much of this video. Do you know if you walk in front of me, it's not any further than it does when you walk behind me? Am I picking on you again, am I, honey? Aye. I'll see if I get a wee bench or something now. I seen a wee bench area. There's the bench. There's the bench. The only thing is, there's no shade for you, Willow. See that? There's dodgy there, look. You mightn't see the end of that there wee bridge. There you are now. There's the ones that made it. Wee bridge is bolted down. Ones must have been chucking into the river. There's not much to look at here. There's the bridge we crossed. That's why the bench has been set here, so you can see the bridge. Oh. See, these private estates, how they build their own bridges and stuff. That would have cost a fortune to build that arch bridge. It's just plain. There's still big money for a country house. Folk now can barely afford to tarmac a driveway into the house. And back then they had to build a bridge to get into the house. There's a wee waterfall or something on there. Oh, that for a bridge there. That is deep. That is. See, you fell on there. That is deep. There's some drop down there, a wee plank of wood. Oh, that's a tough. Look at that big tree there. Like, that's where the bridge is here. If a wee wind to climb that tree there, get off that wee plank of wood, we're dodging off like. That's a very old tree there. Not right, Willow. And I say there's probably lots of ones climbed that tree that are lying buried now. Probably died 80, 90 years old. That tree's old. I wonder if the original family still own the house. You see that pipe there? There's a power station up here. That could be the outlet of the power station. There now, that's the way we come in there now. Our wee bridge now is to the left. We're on our way out now, well. We come in, we went straight up. So next time we come down, we're going to explore them wee paths there. If we go up that way there, I don't know. We've lots to explore, well. We have lots to explore. We'll wait till a cooler day. It's funny about there's no walls on the side of the bridge. There's a wee bit of fence here. But you imagine going over this in a horse and carriage. And no walls. There's some height up. Now maybe they had railings. Look, they had railings. There's the bar came out. So probably cast iron railings came along here. I'll see that power on the other side now. That's a big room there in the house. You see we're down there, but you don't see nothing on the bottom. I'll start heading back now, Pet. I see I'd be tempted now to go on up, see if you can do a circle, because them horses wouldn't go one way. I say if we went on up that way, we'll turn left. We'll just try to see, well, I think that's for the horses. The horses would come out this way and then they'd do the jumps and come back the other way. Now we are taking a wee bit of a chance, like we're taking a wee bit of a chance, but I reckon like that's the same batch of trees there. Now it mightn't take as long to do it on a horse. There's trees in front. Don't worry about the sun too much. Oh, the wee flowers. There, wee bee. Look at the size of him. He's a big bee. He is a big boy. Look at the size of that bee there. You could have been on the bee movie I made yesterday. You never get the face. It's always the bum. There's the face shot. No, you don't get the face because there's a camera in my way. Always bums. You hear humming all around. Yeah, well, we're going to the trees up here now. As long as we go into the trees and we get a path turning left, if it goes right, that's a disaster. We need to get back to them trees there on the left hand side, around that field. That's the direction we need to go. There now, see, look, that's nice there, isn't it? Even the like of these wee lanes here, imagine the servants and all would have used these. This could have been still one of the main ways in and out. The bridge is down there. So this is a main way in to the property. They would come down here in the horse and carriages. They're not going to build a bridge just to go to a field. What I find about all these big houses, they have about 2 or 3, the more ways in the better. And if you're bringing a visitor, you make them come in the longest lane there is in your property. So we'll say your property is 4 miles long and your house is 1 mile from one fence. If you're going away yourself, you take the lane that's 1 mile long, get out quickly. If you bring a visitor, you bring them in the gate that's 3 miles long. Then they think, wow, plenty of money here. Look how vast this place is. So a lot of these lanes wouldn't have been used all the time with the big ones, more for the visitors. And then you would have the wee servants, these workers' houses, wherever the workers' houses were. Most of the servants would live in the house, up in the attics or down in the basements. If there would have been ones, would have been walking up and down here in the bare feet, one time. Gamekeepers and stuff like that, and young boys helping gamekeepers. And sitting here waiting to catch dinner, maybe a rabbit or a pheasant or whatever. The only thing about years ago compared to now, when you get trees overgrown, I don't think like that would have happened. Because people could have burned wood, and people are lazy. They're not going to walk too far for wood if they can get it close, and they'll cut down whatever's closest to them. They had a peat shed in there. But the locals themselves, any trees near their house, they would have cut it down. Well, you're not going to be in this video at all, pet. We're just going into the trees now. This looks more like a place as horses are coming. There's a wee path going off the right which will be shorter but looks a bit overgrown. So because I don't know where I'm going, well, I'll drink of water. Drink of water. I feel a wee bit safer coming this way now, although bearing in mind his horses could be a bit longer. Come on now, honey. One up the big hill. strange thing is, this is a weekend, I haven't seen a horse. If they're not out the weekends, they didn't see them in the fields. There's all bluebells too, when they come out. So it'll be nice at bluebell time. Oh, a wee tunnel under the tree there. When that house opens, Pep, we'll do a tour of the house. The least we can do is pay for a tour of the house. So if we come back here in the caravan, we'll do a wee walk early in the morning. We'll come on a rainy day and then get you fed, you have a wee sleep, I'll tour the house, and then we'll do another wee tour in the afternoon, or another wee walk in the afternoon, and that should be a good time. It is the edge of the forest now. Hopefully this is the path that I came on to start before I turned off it. If it's not, we're buggered. Well, God knows where we're going to come out. I don't see an actual lane here as such. When we came up, it looked like a lane. This doesn't look like a lane. So this might take us on to the bit that looks like a lane. I hear a speaker of some kind. Outside church service maybe, something like that. I don't know, Pet. To be honest, well, I don't know how far it is. I'm hoping it's less than a mile. I hope it's less than 20 minutes. If we don't know these things, Pet, I'll be happy when I see the first jump. See, mountain bikers come here too. Maybe some of these paths are made by them. See, we went through a hole in the ditch. That's how we turned off the main path and through a hole in the ditch. That could be the same ditch. No, the ditch on the other side. That's the wrong side, that ditch. Well, this is looking more like it now. The ditch on the side is looking more like the lane. Because that wee shortcut that we never took because we were growing, that could be this lane. Okay, that's not too far, so I think we're on the lane now. Well, we're on the lane. There's another man up there. So you get murdered out here, nobody would know. You want in front? Whoa! Get up all hope, Pet. That's too long. He got a puppy too, whoa. He got a wee puppy too. We'll put that on eat. No chance you chasing nothing, is it? You don't got the energy. It takes a lot of coming, Pet. Oh, big money. Big money in the house. How you doing? Hey, Bob.
Mine's alright, too.
Ah, she's okay. She's not doing nothing.
Yeah, mine's a big softie as well.
She won't even chase a cat. If a cat goes near her, she ducks the head. Don't you,
How
Bob?
old is yours?
10 and a half.
10. Mine will soon be 12.
This is my first time here.
Oh, is it?
And I was looking for the main house, going by the sat nav. I used my Garmin, took me to our house, and then I went by Google but then it brought me past a wee lane where the horse jumps. That's how I came in.
Okay.
And then I found the house.
You got the house.
But
So
I'm
where
not
have you
sure.
parked?
I'm not sure if there's a way to. I'm going back to the car.
So where have you parked, or where do you think you parked?
When I came in, there was a steel gate, a couple of big boulders, gravel, and a lot of horse jump.
And you come up through a wooded area?
When I came up, I went through the ditch then. I left the path and went through the ditch, but I'm trying to do a circle, so I'm hoping this brings me
Yeah,
back
so
round.
if you go back up, if you're where I think you are,
Ah.
you just go up here just a wee bit, and then just follow down there. There's a paths down
That's
there.
what I'm hoping.
There's no, and I used to live in London from here, but I used to go back on holidays and I'd pop in here, and she lived away up the top floor.
So who runs the tours?
So she said she wanted to give it to the people of the parish. Listen, so it's, I don't know. It used to be local people who were the trustees.
Aye.
I never took part in it, to be honest. And I don't know who they are now, to be honest.
I was just thinking, like, a lot of them outbuildings and all, they could be Airbnbs and stuff.
Do you know there was a program on of years ago, and it was Griff Rhys-Jones did it, and there was different places. I think the one over this one was Manchester Baths, there's an old Victorian baths, and they were awarded so much money.
That's right, I'm in that program.
And this was one of them.
Right.
But I think they've got electric in here now, and it's watertight and stuff like that.
I noticed that with one of the old gate buildings there. It says dangerous, but it's open, but you see the new beams and all that.
Yeah.
The beams have been replaced.
You round at the back, round the courtyard thing, that was nice. When she was here, I mean, it was still falling down, but it wasn't the state it's in now. It'll never be repaired. I suppose it takes money, and it was lovely around the courtyard. She died probably in 2005, I think.
But like all the times I've been coming here, I haven't heard tell of it.
Yeah.
You know, like I've been in Drummanor Forest Park times.
Where do you live? You don't mind me?
In Londonderry.
Oh yeah, okay, up that way, yeah.
But I would come up. Well, I live outside Londonderry. I met a man called Roy Cahoon. Very nice man, Willow. That was a wee puppy. And Willow's been sitting there for the last hour, and she's bored stiff. Bored stuff. So we're hoping this takes us to the right place. The battery's now starting to run done now, Willow, and I only got 2 batteries. The other one we forgot to bring it because it was on charging this morning. I thought, well, 2 batteries would do us. But we think it should go the right way, but we're not 100% sure. But the man tells us, oh, there's the first horse. We haven't seen a horse since we came here. There's a horse there in that field. But this is definitely a nice wee walk, Pet. There's lots and lots of nice wee walks here. You're back there sniffing again now. See, happy rest on you, the world of good. I'll be happier next time when we know where we're going. We don't quite know where we're going. It's unusual wee walk this here. The trees are pretty low. Look at the wee meadows. Look at the wee meadows up there, like the fields are not cut. So you call that a meadow. Some sheep on the other side. Well, we're heading into the sun, Pet. We need to go a wee bit. We can't stay too slow in the sun or you'll burn up. We need to go a wee bit quicker through here. I thought we were going to be in thick trees the whole way. We might end up coming out in the wrong place. There's the houses away down there, civilization. Oh, well, there's a gate here. I hope there's a path going off to the left. We'll feel the heat here, well. I hope we don't have to backtrack the whole lot. That man came down there. Look, round here, Pet. It's round here, Willow. Wee path round the side here. Well, I think we're going the wrong place. We're in the wrong place, Willow. This is going to bring us out onto a road. God knows how many miles we have to walk, Willow. We can't walk a tarmac road. We're a bit lost here now. We are lost. Went up the end of that lane, didn't we, Willow? It was out that road. It looks like a church or a chapel out there. And we started to backtrack. And when I came into the forest to start, there was A4 pages laminated with arrows on them. And I just come across one there that brings you off the path was on onto this one. So there's horses coming down here. That old lane took us right out to the road. So I'm hoping now this takes us round the boundary and back onto the road that we came in on. To go back the whole way we came, it's a wee bit long for Willow. But I'm taking a bit of a chance here. As long as we stay on this side of the field. Willow's sulking, she's behind me now, like. Willow, water! Willow, water! Water, look! Willow! Come on, get your eyes down. Water, water! Oh, we drink, drink! We haven't seen water in a wee while. Alright, girl. Oh, we drinky pet! Willow, water! Water! You see, I don't want to splash her, because if I splash her, she won't come near water to drink, because I think she's going to get splashed. But she can take a drink. Willow! Water! I'm going to, you're not going to drink, pet. I'm going to have to cool you off a wee bit. See, originally today, I was going to put a wee coolie vest and all on. I only came up the lane just to see what was there. I didn't know we were going to be walking 3 hours later. No, it wasn't my plan. Okay, I might even be there when we get back. Well, this was only supposed to be a wee nosy up. I was chatting to a very nice man, a local person, well-travelled person, unlike us, Willow. He's a very nice man, and Willow got a wee bit of a rest. Like the entrance onto this here, it's a kind of, I should have tipped it, but I wouldn't expect it to go anywhere. There's a kind of wee path, somebody would go down there and pee against the hedge, one of them wee type of paths. Didn't look very hopeful, only for the wee page on it, or the wee arrow. But look how wet it is down here. And it's nice and cool in here again. You get the damp ground and the wee breeze coming in from the field. You get a wee cool breeze. And that helps Willow, doesn't it? I think next time I'm going to put the camera on you, Willow, because we're not getting many shots. See, there's another one of the wee arrows. But I can't remember now, when we came here to start, what way were the arrows pointing, Willow? That one's pointing, oh, jumps, Willow, jumps. This could be the lane, pet. This is looking like the lane we were on. And we turned off a wee path. Willow, that wouldn't be the wee path we turned off there, is it? Well, you reckon we were only about 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the car? If we had walked that road, pet, it would have been disaster. We would never have got it. Unbelievable. See, I was looking for, this looks like it would have been a lane or something at one time. But it goes to nothing back there. Only for the jumps. I haven't seen jumps anywhere else here. We so nearly missed this here, pet. And I was going to walk the whole way back. If I walked the whole way back, it would have been another hour. It would easily be another hour, Will. And you'd gone after this place. We get down here now 10 minutes, get into the car, go to the caravan, fill the tummies up, you'll be sleepy, you'll be a happy girl. Although I still want to find the entrance to this place. We'll drive to the entrance first. And then once we find the entrance, we'll put it in the sat-nav for next time. And then see if we can bring the caravan up. And if we can, because it doesn't look too busy. At least he's snuffing it all again. It's taking an interest in life. I'm not coming back today. Wee thing's tired. I want to stop at a few places on the way home. If it stays away hot, we'll just lie in the caravan till the evening. No point in taking her out in the hot, we'll just stay around Drummanor. Hey, honey. So that was a good walk we had today, Will. For what I've seen so far, I would definitely give this place 5 stars out of 5 for dog walkers. The boy on the mountain bike, he thinks it's great too. And that old man, and he's walking his dog. But there's no wee cafes or nothing here. Anybody wants to come to get a wee scone, a wee cup of tea, ain't the place. But anybody who's willing to pay £9 to go to the National Trust place to take a walk around the property, you're wasting your money, come here. Bring a wee picnic. Do you know what, well, if they had a wee collection box, you know, I'd need to put a donation in. The only thing is now, I've heard, that last man was telling me, that the family, there is no family actually living in the house, which is a bit of a shame, like. And it's trustees now looking after it, which is probably why a lot of the place is getting dilapidated. Problem with trustees, you nobody make a decision. Lots of ideas, but nobody will make a decision. I think if they're able to make some of them outhouses into Airbnbs and stuff like that, it seems to be all around horses. Like mountain bikes, there's probably be more mountain bikers now than horses. The only thing is there's a mountain bike forest pretty close to here. They've already done it. I don't know what happens if a tree falls. Does anybody cut it away? I haven't seen no paths blocked. Who clears the trees and stuff? Well, I'm sure we're on the right lane now, Will. But I can't remember exactly where we turned off the last time. Well, funny when we passed these couple of jumps here in front, that might be the downhill road to the car. Oh, you be a happy girl, hey? You've had enough of walking now. You need food. Well, I'll tell you what, well, I like this place now, I liked it. I'll definitely be back here. There's lots of wee paths to explore. You got the wee power mall and all, so you have. And I was scared to go near the house in case the owners come out with a shotgun. You don't know at times, like, but if there's nobody in the house, it means you can actually walk around the house. Just hope they're up making into a hotel or something like that. Sometimes these old houses can make better ruins than hotels. So if they put a hotel, they rip everything out, don't they? And fire escapes and all the rest. Or at least if it becomes a ruin, you still have the original stuff there when it lasts. I can see daylight over that direction, Willow. We're near the end of the wood. Our car is going to be down here. Let's hope it's not been broken under. So even if I the sat nav now, we'll go along this road now, we'll take a left, we'll take a left, we'll keep going left, and that's going to take us to the car park. Drive around the outside of the estate. I'd be interested to just drive right around the whole circle to get a rough idea what size it is. There's a wee church or chapel back there. I'd like to find out what that is again. But I'm sure the road would have been a lot longer. Well, you're not going to be hardly in this video. I'm going to go back to film the bees, the wee bumblebees, and you can't complain because you're not taking part half time. You wouldn't watch a Lassie film when Lassie wouldn't go in front of the camera. It would be pointless. Who's going to watch a video about Willow? You walking behind me? Yeah, at least we got some sound effects now. You're making a wee squeak. Making a wee squeak. Do you reckon the car's down here too, Pat? I reckon it is. All we need now to finish this video off is for about 6 horses to come running along. Wee bit of dust coming off the ground. Put the GoPro low down, like, so you feel the vibrations. That'd be a good ending, wouldn't it? The ending you want is where you find something to eat and stuff yourself. That's the ending you're after. Why you? I put the camera there, like, you're between my legs. It's gone downhill now. I'm going to open that wall. You think they even give some of these trees over the Woodland Trust? They could look after some of this paths and things. Next weekend we're going away probably on a skilling week. Well, but I think the weekend after that we should come back here, see what the weather's like and check out some of these wee pads. Come back to Drummanor. No water up this part. If we go in the main entrance pit, plenty of water. That wee tree there is going to die. Look, that's a beautiful tree as well, isn't it? It's got that wee fungus there in the bottom. There's a fungus growing there in the bottom. Look at the beautiful branches and all, like. And that wee tree planted there didn't have all these other ones. These wee ones here could be its wind. It's on that old ditch. But the branches go 360 around it. There's lots of these wee crates and all lying around. It's like it held hay and stuff, whatever they were used for. Oh, there's the poop again, what? Nice wee breeze here, Willow. They put the wee soundproof cover back on us. because we're getting air noises. I took this off because the wee camera might overheat. The last battery was scalding. Well, this is a long lane. This is a long lane, Willow. When we turned off the last time, we didn't know how far up the lane we were. There's the oil drum. I remember seeing the oil drum. Can't be far off it now, Willow. I was saying all 4 or 5 jumps. I can see a wee bit of daylight at the end of them trees. That must be down near the entrance. Would you be excited to see the car, wouldn't you, Pat? What do you reckon, honey? That's all bluebells too when it comes out. Definitely be lovely hearing the bluebells. All over the place. Next time we'll come, Pip, we'll count the jumps. We'll know then where we are. There's a bit of rope there, it means if we jump there, it's been destroyed. When the horses get to the end of this lane, where are they going? One of us a wee path, and our wee path goes off to the left, we haven't explored. While they're exploring to do here, Willow, all the walks and that thing were under a mile. Well, this is a walk here, look how long it is. See, the type of the hull's going down, it's very hard to see the end. I'm enjoying this walk, it's just wee Willow's tired. Lovely and cool here. Like Willow's not panting here. Yeah, that's the entrance there, there's a gate now. There's a gate in the big rock. We're near the car! We're going to the car! Wonder why your woman gave it to trustees and all and didn't give it to the National Trust. The National Trust just got want the place. I see now there's a wee path going off to the left because these horses are going down pretty narrow paths too. No, the arrow's going straight on, so it's putting the horses onto the road. So we'll keep an eye out on the road to see where the arrows are pointing. So you think maybe the wee horses could go through there somewhere? You can see that some horses are going around there. Well, there's the evidence. So I think sometime we might just take a wee walk around here and follow where the horses are going. That's all right, but not today, Will, not today. We are tired. Somebody left the lead behind, Will. You turn that around because the reversing line's going off. I'll set that lead down the rock. Might be a better chance to see it. Because that's probably a regular dog walker that's coming here. Up we go! Glad we done that walk, glad we done it. See, that's what happens. You go the wrong road, and look what happens. There can't be a wrong way, Willow. There's just a way.